Daytona Beach Road Course puts the Detroit automakers' products to the test. The same cars you drive on America's highway.
Coming fast through the pack, Paul Goldsmith Chevrolet.
Harley Earl, head of design at General Motors, and NASCAR President Bill France unveiled the new trophy for winners of the Daytona 500.
Cotton Owens receives the Harley Earl Trophy, presented by Mr. Earl. On the new Daytona International Speedway, the test will be a 500-mile race.
And here they come roaring down to the finish line. And it's Junior Johnson.
Down to the inside. It is Dale Yarborough. The Daytona 500 belongs to Darrell Waldron.
This is the Daytona 500, isn't it?
He's going to make it. Dale Jarrett's going to win the Daytona 500. All right.
Sterling Marlin wins his first victory in the greatest race of them all.
20 years of trying, 20 years of frustration. Dale Earnhardt will win the Daytona 500. The legacy continues.
Jeff Gordon's going to win his third Daytona 500.
The Daytona 500!
Little Jamie, baby!
Chevrolet at Daytona, and a new chapter begins.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Vice President, Performance Vehicles and Motorsports, Jim Campbell.
Well, welcome everybody. It is great to be back at Daytona International Speedway for Speed Weeks. You guys ready for some racing? Well, thanks to the media for joining us here today, and it's terrific to have so many Chevrolet and NASCAR fans here with us right in the Sprint fan zone. And also, we're live streaming this special event around the world. So welcome to all the Chevy fans who have joined us online. Now, as that video showed, Chevy's got a great history here at Daytona, and that is why we chose this venue to make history again. And we believe we're the first manufacturer to host a worldwide debut of a production car here at Daytona in conjunction with the Daytona 500. Now, we've been here since the beginning when this track was completed in 1959. The Daytona 500 winners received the Harley J. Earl Trophy. That's a trophy designed by the first head of General Motors Design and a friend of the France family, a friend of racing, Harley Earl. And it didn't take long for Junior Johnson to bring Chevrolet its first NASCAR Cup win right here at Daytona. And that happened in 1960. Now, other Chevrolet drivers have won the Daytona 500, including Benny Parsons, Kel Yarborough, Jeff Bodine, Darrell Waltrip. Over the past 23 years, Chevrolet has won the Daytona 500 14 times. And Chevrolet is heading into the 2013 season with 702 Cup victories, including Jeff Gordon's victory at the 2012 season closer at Homestead. Now, Chevrolet has earned more championships than any other manufacturer. Now, thanks to our Chevrolet team owners, which are here, many of them. I see Rick Hendrick is here. I see Chip Ganassi is here. Richard Childress is here, and Torty Galida. I see James Finch. And I know Gene Haas and Tony Stewart are supporters, and they're busy right now, but it's great to see all of you. And let's give our team owners a big round of applause for all the support they've given Chevrolet over the years. Thank you, guys. Well, it's those team owners and drivers and crew chiefs and crews. Thanks for helping Chevrolet clinch 36 manufacturers championships, including last year our 10th in a row. Now, looking to the 2013 season, we are so excited that our teams are going to be racing the all-new Chevrolet SS right here. Now, the development and testing of the Chevrolet SS, it's been going well, and it's been running really well in practice here at Daytona. And we can't wait to see the all-new Chevrolet SS making its competitive debut tonight and race it all season long. Now, for more about the 2013 NASCAR season and a very, very special car that you're going to see in Chevrolet dealerships, I'm pleased to introduce a guy that's passionate about performance and racing. Please welcome President of General Motors North America, Mark Royce. Mark?
Thanks, Jim. Thanks, great. It's a great day here. It was an exciting 2012 for Chevrolet, both on and off the track, and we're excited for 2013 for a lot of reasons. For starters, sales continue to be strong. Globally, Chevrolet is the fourth largest and fastest growing automotive brand on the planet. Last year, we sold 4.95 million vehicles worldwide. This works out to a Chevrolet selling somewhere in the world every 6.4 seconds. We're trying to work that number down to something underneath the 0 to 60 time for the new Corvette Stingray. However, in the U.S., sales were 1.85, with the Corvette and Camaro still leading their segments, and Chevy's motorsports programs help drive these sales. Chevrolet's onslaught of new products is helping keep up our sales momentum. For example, the all-new Impala gives Chevrolet a new flagship sedan, and a great-looking one, too, I might add. Then there's the all-new Silverado, with more strength, smarts, and capabilities than ever before. When it comes to pure excitement, I haven't seen anything like the reception that we had for the all-new C7 Corvette Stingray that debuted last month at Detroit's North American International Auto Show. I think it's fair to say it sucked the air out of that auto show, which was great. It's truly the rock star of this industry. Besides its obvious good looks, the new Corvette boasts an all-new LT1 V8 that makes at least 450 horsepower, which is enough to make it the fastest Corvette that was standard ever. We're talking 0 to 60 in under 4 seconds. Corvette and Camaro make Chevrolet the best-selling performance brand in the U.S. Today, we add another member to our performance family, the all-new Chevrolet SS. The launch of the SS actually started with the debut of the SS race car last November in Las Vegas. Jeff Gordon helped me reveal the SS, as did a number of our racing teams. All of this helped us to complete a very important process for Chevrolet and its participation in NASCAR. We needed to strengthen the connection between NASCAR tracks and our Chevy showrooms. I'm going to tell you more about that in a minute after I show you the production version of this car. We worked in partnership with NASCAR for 2 years to develop the SS race car, and right now I'd like to bring up NASCAR President Mr. Mike Helton to talk more about the collaboration that went on that got us to this car. So Mike, thank you. Take it away.
Thank you very much, Mark. Today's a good day to be when the NASCAR enthusiast and the car enthusiasts get to overlap and vice versa, because this is a very special moment, and we're very grateful to all the automobile manufacturers in our sport that helped us get to this. But especially, Mark, thank you very much for your decision, your passion, your effort, and letting Jim Campbell and Mark Kent and all your folks help us create this much energy and excitement. And I don't know how long it's been since we felt this much energy around our race cars, and it's great to feel this way. It's also great to be a car enthusiast when you understand that if you think this is a beautiful race car, remember it resembles the street car that we're getting ready to see, and that'll tell you a whole lot about the enthusiasm around the 2013 SS. I just want to thank all the race fans that have stuck with us for so long, and hope you get some of the energy. Yeah. Hope you enjoy the energy of this moment as much as we do, because, as Mark said earlier, this was a great collaborative effort, and we can't thank Chevrolet enough for having led the charge on that, backed us in a corner and said, here's what you guys need to think about doing, and causing us maybe to react a little bit ahead of our own schedules. But it worked, and it worked well, and we're very grateful for their participation, and we're excited to see what happens in 2013. We're glad to be here, but we're really excited about turning the tables a little bit. We've been unveiling race cars for a long time in this sport, but it's not too common that we get the opportunity to unveil a street car. So, Mark, thank you very much for the opportunity.
Thank you so much, Mike. Mike, it means so much to us, the sport, and true gentleman, with a hugely open mind to moving the whole sport and all of us forward here. So thank you, Mike. And I want to say thanks also to Robin Pemberton, John Darby, and the rest of the NASCAR team for working with us on this car. It's been tremendous. Also, thanks to Brian and Jim France and Lisa France Kennedy for helping, again, make this car possible and moving the sport forward. We can't wait to get it on the track this evening to see how it runs against the competition for the first time. It'll be a great thing for us. So how close is this race car to the production SS you're about to see? Well, if you see here in the images, this is actual math data that was used to create the Chevrolet SS from our studios. And you look at how the collaborative efforts between NASCAR and General Motors and Chevrolet really produced a Gen 6 car that is really, really close to the race car. Note the similarity in the roofline and the side cove. We've got details on the side cove of the car again. and the position of the headlights and those big wheel arches. So we've got some actual shape on the sides of these cars, which really, really, I think, adds to some of the beauty that you'll see on the track here tonight for the first time. These are details we haven't seen on race cars in more than a decade. But the similarities are really a lot more than skin deep on the car. Both cars have a small block V8, fuel injected, of course, rear drive and high performance driving dynamics. But only Chevrolet races what they sell in terms of the design and the configuration of the powertrains and the engines. I think it's about time that we show you a car I've been eagerly awaiting to introduce for a very long time as we worked on this project. The new production Chevrolet SS. Take a look at this. Deal. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Jeff Gordon, the man who needs no introduction.
Thank you.
Hey, Jeff, I want to thank you for being here for us. I see you're dressed for work here this afternoon as well, right?
I am. Well, it was a pretty busy day here, getting ready for the Daytona 500 qualifying. We had a great session, and that Chevy SS is fast and looking good and feeling good out there on the track. So we're excited about this this next week coming up.
So you're also.
I thought this would fit the occasion, though. I mean, this thing looks so fast. I think I need to be in my uniform.
That's great. Well, you're one of our great Chevrolet dealers as well. So, what do you think about being in the production car for the first time? Do you think this is going to be a hit in your showrooms?
Oh, this is definitely a big hit. I know one you've already sold, and that's to me.
That's great. Thank you.
This is what a great looking car.
You.
I mean, it's a four-door sedan, but it's got a heart of a Corvette, and that's what I love. I love what you guys are doing with the Chevy SS by bringing, that luxury and performance together. So what a great addition to the Chevy performance portfolio.
Well, I want to thank you. I know you're busy today here, and I know you got a lot to do, and you got something to do at 2 p.m. here real quick. So thank you so much for being here. It means so much to all of us, and you're truly an ambassador of Chevrolet and the sport that the United States and the world can be proud of. So thanks for being here today for this car.
Well, thank you, Mark. Thanks for what you guys are bringing to NASCAR this year with this new Chevy SS. I think presenting it here at Daytona in front of all these fans is something that they really appreciate, and we're going to have a lot of fun with this car on the track and off.
Well, good luck today and tonight. And again, thank you so much.
Appreciate it. Thank you, folks.
A round of applause for Jeff here. Okay, now I'd like to tell you exactly why we did this car. Chevrolet did the new SS because Chevrolet needs the new SS. It's that simple. Chevrolet has not had a rear drive performance sedan since 1966. That's 17 years. But this brand, in fact, was built on the strong backs of rear drive performance sedans. You saw many of them in the opening video here today. One after another, for many decades, we have done this. For Chevrolet to be racing every week in NASCAR without having a car in the showroom that remotely resembles what's on the track, both in style and soul, well, you just have to look at that and say, what's wrong with this picture? So today, we correct that with the new SS on the track and in our showrooms. NASCAR and the car manufacturers for years have been talking about the need to visually put the stock back in stock car racing. This is the year that finally happens for our sport and our brand. And this is how it happens. I can't tell you how personally excited I am about it. Part of it, but not because of the development work I did when I was at Holden. These guys know how to do fantastic rear drive performance vehicles, to say the least. And this one is the proof in the pudding. But another huge part of my excitement in that, I grew up in the 1980s when the Buick Regals won with Mountain Dew, when Chevrolet Monte Carlos were A-bodies with aero rear windows that they could race in the Cup, when drivers and cars drove the interest in the sport. That's been missing for too long. But now it's back with a vengeance, and it's going to be great for everybody, for the sport, for the fans, and for Chevrolet. That's why we need this car. We need it for sale in our showrooms. It's everything Chevrolet was, is, and needs to be in the future. Authentic, fast, smart, beautiful, and obtainable. And arriving in Chevrolet showrooms this fall, bringing with it an estimated 415 horsepower and the hopes and dreams of a reborn global brand once again on the rise. Now, before we wrap up, I'd like to bring back Jim Campbell and share a couple of more quick items with you. So Jim, come on back, and thanks everybody for being here and being with Chevrolet.
Thank you, Mark. Thank you, Mark. What do you guys think? You like it? Well, as Mark said, it's been 17 years since we've had a sports sedan, rear-wheel drive. It's great to have it back in the portfolio. It's great to see it sitting here side by side with our Chevrolet SS race car right here in Daytona in the Sprint Fan Zone. It's a perfect place to reveal the car that helps put the stock back in stock car racing. Well, the next couple weeks are going to be busy for Chevrolet, and here's some more news. Chevrolet is proud to be pacing all 3 major NASCAR races next weekend right here at Daytona. There we go. What do you guys think? And Sunday, February 24th, this new Chevrolet SS will pace the 55th running of the Daytona 500. Now, this is a full production SS with a few minor modifications for safety related to its pace car duties. Here to talk about the big race is Joey Chitwood, president of the track. Great to see you. How about a welcome for Joey Chitwood?
Thank you very much.
Buddy. Thanks for being here.
It's awesome. Just think about starting Speed Weeks, the start of the season, and you think about the success that Chevrolet's seen in NASCAR. It's more appropriate than the SS leading the field to start the 55th running of the Daytona 500. How cool is that? I know our fans would appreciate that, but what a great-looking car. Can't wait to see it next Sunday when that green flag waves and they lead the field down.
No question. What do you think? You got to drive it a little bit. What do you think?
You know, I'm ready to take it out on the track after this, so I don't know if anybody has any dibs on it, but I'd like to be the first one out there taking some hot laps. It looks great. I mean, you know, you think about the Gen 6 race car. Now you look at it really in production. This is what it's about. The race car looks like the production car. We couldn't be more excited. I know our fans are excited. This is a great time for NASCAR as we look to the future. 2013 is going to be a fantastic year. I'm just proud that we at Daytona International Speedway get to start it for everybody, and we're going to set the bar high. We're going to have a great year in NASCAR.
Well, that's great. Well, if you just take a look, we've got the race car, the pace car, and the production car, all Chevrolet SSs. Joey, thanks for letting us introduce our production car here at your home at the Daytona International Speedway. Let's give Joey a big round of applause. Thank you, buddy.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Great to be with you. Well, now we've got 2 more vehicles to show you. This high-performance Camaro ZL1 will pace the nationwide Drive for COPD 300 next Saturday. And we're really excited that our Chevy teams will be racing Camaro in the Nationwide Series this year. And this 2014 Chevrolet Silverado, all new from hood to hitch, will be pacing the Camping World Truck Next Era Energy Resources 250 next Friday. So this is Chevy's lineup for Daytona 2013. It's a great way to start the season. I want to thank our NASCAR partners and team owners. I'd also like to thank our Chevy race teams for helping us develop the Chevy SS to strengthen that connection between what we're going to race on the track and what we're going to sell in the showroom, the all-new Chevrolet SS. Well, our Chevy and NASCAR fans that are watching online and here at Daytona, let us know what you think about the new Chevy SS. Hashtag is Chevy SS. We'd love to know what you think. The production car, the race car, and the pace car. So thanks to all of you who have joined us online, and thanks to all of you here in the Sprint Fan Zone. Thanks for being here with Chevrolet. In a minute, I'm going to invite the press up to take a close look at the 2014 SS in person with Mark Royce. Dave Leone is here, our global chief engineer for rear drive vehicles. Russ Clark is here. Joey Chitwood will stick around for a bit. Ken Morris, who works in our proving grounds, is here as well. They'll be available to answer all your questions. Thanks for being with us here at Daytona. We can't wait for the Daytona 500. Have a great day.